That is fucking hot. Dios mío, hombre. Okay, bear with me. I had to do a second take because honestly, the previous video kind of turned out a little bit weird and all, but I just let you know, okay? And not to mention, down south for this Rick and Morty episode that does talk about like dragons having sex and all, okay?
I guess you better be on your way too, Beltramont.
It's supposed to be the clown hoarder episode. Alright, so let's make this clear. If you're basically, or not like, I'm thinking this is 14 and older because I want to make this topic a little bit more towards the mature audience, okay? Is that my mistake if you basically click on it? Because there's something graphic about this, and plus this is like something that I feel really guilty that I've been hiding for years. Basically, I actually have this fetish, alright? Because I have not been myself on YouTube, and I know a lot of people don't like me as it is, and it's fine, because I've been going through a lot of clinical depression lately, and some trauma that I want to basically, release. And I thought if I do something a little bit weird, this may will have people to click on, okay? I'll make sure to put 18, that's, you know, because my language may be a little bit strong, of course, right? The thing is, basically, and this is by Rociflex, official. He is a 24-year-old Colombian boy. He's fucking hot, by the way. I'm not gonna apologize for swearing. Not to mention that I do not like the music, but that's TikTok for you, since I want to give an example. He basically does videos of him doing contortion and this belly dancing and such. And just look at his stomach. He makes it pregnant, right? Okay, if I can actually focus this in. Look again. That belly button, I swear, it's fucking hot. And not to mention the underwear, he's just like sagging it. Oh, Dios mío, boy. I swear, if I made a boy like that, I would be hypnotized and I would be scared of him because one, it's fucking manly. Two, he's fucking, flexible. And three, it's, fucking intimidating because you don't see many people, you don't see many humans on this damn earth that would do something like that, right? And just to make this up, I actually did I wrote it down, okay? And by the way, since I'm wearing my ice beanie, it basically means that I'm clinically depressed. Just like, you know, that I like to wear certain beanies, even though I basically lost one not too long ago. This is the word that I have written down. This is circle this, okay? It's called alien lagnia, right? It's supposed to be like extra lagnia, like, you know, the movie E.T. for like extraterrestrial. You know, like how in Aliens, like slime bone structure is shaped, right? It's basically someone that, I apologize, I'm like a little self-cautious on my face, by the way. Yes, I'm ugly, I accept that. Don't tell me that you're not ugly, you're beautiful. Like, no, it's fucking fake when people say that. It's basically someone that gets, I guess you could say aroused, aka having a fetish for someone that basically has a attractive stomach and can do basically the alien with their face. It's called like the stomach vacuum or the Nauli. I'm sure for anyone that's Indian. I mentioned this before, but I need to be more open, more front, right? It's basically when you do this yoga exercise by massaging your inner muscles when your stomach is, when you inhale, like this, and then you exhale, and then you squeeze out your I don't know how the hell they do that. I just pay attention to the movements, not pay attention to the stomach muscles. I swear, if I could experience that in person with a boy, I'd be really happy. Or like what Clyde from South Park says, I'd be so happy. You basically remove your stomach like an ocean, right? And basically that is what Rociflex does. And yes, he does have a TikTok, by the way, because I do follow his page because I thought he's hot. And literally, just to show this again, I'm not playing that music, by the way, and he's really, really cute. I swear, didn't there be a boy I could meet that does that? But just look at the stomach, right? You got the navel, which is the mouth. You got the, I guess you could say the stomach line, which represents the nose. And then you got the two nipples right here that supposed to represent the eyes that connects down to his navel, aka his belly button, right? My favorite part, by the way. And I just love the underwear he's wearing. He's wearing, I cannot tell what it is though. It's something purse. For any boys that wear that underwear, feel free to actually comment in the comment section. And yes, he's 24 because he did have his age on his Instagram, right? I think he removed it, but he's supposed to be a model. Okay, he's a belly dancer, I think. My Spanish is not great, by the way. His zodiac sign is in Aries, and he is a content creator. And oh my, he has an OnlyFans. Oh, I bet he does that when he's naked, isn't he? But yeah, sorry for being really creepy. And also, one thing I like when a boy does, I'm sure I'm expressing my guilty pleasure. Okay, it's basically his underwear being exposed in public. Nothing more masculine than a boy that does that. It may seem really unclassy and dirty and all, but I thought it gets hot. He's really cute. He kind of gives me that reggae type of style. But yeah, basically he's a random boy that does like funny videos and all. And I don't know why the video's not playing, but sorry about that. My map is giving me issues. He kind of, I don't know, like, I always get curious about Colombia because I grew up around the Mexican vibe, so it's, trust me, not every Latino is, or Hispanic, whatever you want to call it, is Mexican, okay? Do not think that. But the thing is, for me personally, since I've been clinically depressed, I struggle with suicidal thoughts, and I definitely recommend looking up that video on the, Family Guy talk when Brian wants to shoot himself, since I wanted to just share that aired on FXX earlier. Basically, I had this fetish as I was younger, and the reason why I did is because there was how do I explain this? There was this boy that I found, right back before when you got these stupid, prank channels or these Mr. Beast clones and, YouTube drama about Dream basically revealing his face and all. I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm not. Maybe this is probably why no one will find me on YouTube, because that's how you have to do these days now. It's gotten downhill, okay? It has. People blame me like, oh, Deon, you probably should just be like them. I checked my community posts and it was a little hurtful. I know people were trolling on me that I need to be like those creators. I don't want to. I'm glad most said yes, but like I'm a little disappointed, if that makes sense. But this is share this. I tried to find it on the Google search. It's supposed to be a boy named Andrew Lestrano that did like belly dancing in the past. Not mistaken for this boy on here that I found that did Nauli like years ago, right? Or this one called Vacuum Nauli, I think. But he was 14. I remember that video because I watched it when I was that age. I think it was a long time ago, like a long time ago, right? It's basically a Filipino boy that would like flex his abs and he was stuck in the stomach and all. But the thing is that basically Andrew, that's supposed to be the boy's name. I remember his YouTube channel because I would follow him, right? This is way back when you have like the friend request. I'm that old, by the way, and you can customize your background wallpaper, which I deeply miss. I even have a screenshot of me having my first YouTube channel when I was 16. So, yes, I was underage, right? I mean, just to give you more example, I was on YouTube not long to the point I was underage when I first used it. What I mean by that 16, but I'm old enough, more than old enough to use it, right? The thing is that he would do something like what Rociflex was doing, right? To the point you can actually see his underwear basically exposing and him sucking his stomach. It's fucking hot when a boy does that. It makes my heart race. I don't know why. It makes me emotional in an arousing way. Okay, yes, I'm ace, and just because I'm ace, it does not mean that I cannot masturbate. I do have an ego-sexual side. For anyone that doesn't know what that means, okay? I know it's weird that I said that, okay? It's not made up. It's pretty accurate. An ego-sexual is basically someone that is ace, that basically can get aroused by explicit content, right? Let's just say if you're watching porn, it's like that. But the thing is, I want to do it in person, okay? And yes, there's a flag for it. I know it's where you're probably thinking, wow, all these labels. Well, let's just say if you're not asexual, then you cannot use this. I'm sorry, but you can't, okay? I mean, I know that seems fucking harsh, but people get confused about aces and all. I might need to check out that video that this boy posted. But yeah, literally, that's how I kind of discovered when I was ace. I would basically get aroused when I would talk to these boys that would, two of them, right? I'll explain them shortly. That would do something like what Rociflex did. And that's what made me develop feelings for them. I even simp to this, to the Filipino boy. He was supposed to be in the Navy from when I last talked to him. It sucks I haven't talked to him in a year. He would be okay doing a video call. And trust me, I do not like to use Instagram, especially if people that would impersonate me. And even, I'm not sure if I got hacked once, but, did I get hacked? I know my fake book did, because I had to change my password. Yeah, it's been a long time. This is why I don't go on social media, because I had to literally change my passwords, because someone must have used them, and that's how I got doxxed, and I want to go to that again, okay? I don't. But the thing is that, Deon, I don't, okay, I wasn't hacked, I don't know, okay? I've not been active. But the thing is that, yeah, I forgot, I haven't been active on Instagram until at least here and there, just to, like, check, like, what Rociflex does, or at least boys like him, but, the thing is that, basically for that Filipino Navy boy, he would basically be okay to do a video call with me. He even assisted, if I remembered, and he would do something like that, and I would get emotionally happy towards him. If I can actually just share this, and don't worry, he never revealed his face or anything, and I thought I can share it even though his profile's on private. He doesn't post anything. Basically, oh yeah, this is show more, okay? Yeah, this is how inactive I was. Not to mention, I felt awful blocking Vincent. He was one of my older subscribers, and that is a boy that I liked, Matthias. He basically does Nauli himself. I didn't like how he called me bro and all, and yeah, he does Nauli, yoga stuff, he does, and I thought he was really cute. If you could look him up, you'll be able to find it, but basically, for him, right, he hasn't read my message. Yeah, he's probably not even active anymore. I feel awful. Oh my, I haven't talked to him in like a year and a half. But the thing is, yeah, he's been really inactive because, you know, during COVID and all, right? Basically, did he call me dear on purpose? I love when a boy calls me that. Yeah, he does call me dear. Oh, nothing harder than a man that will talk sweet, honestly. But yeah, oh yeah, by the way, this is why I don't go on Instagram. I just let you know. Okay, this is fucking sick. I don't want to share much of this, but let's just say that all of this, right? It gets a little bit graphic from here. I'm not kidding. Literally. I apologize, I had to see that. Okay? I'm not kidding. And I just want to forget about that. This is why I don't like to go online anymore. I like he calls me dear. He says that quite a few, because I even asked him if it was okay if he could call me that. I don't mind. But the thing is, I apologize, okay? I've been getting, trust me, when you get like a lack of support from people, you start to get paranoid online. Okay, I know y'all probably thinking, why, dear, you should start doing this. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm trying to have the courage to speak up, if it is courage. I cannot share it. It's been 2 years since I talked to him, by the way. But here's an example, right? It says here, my Nauli this morning. Basically, this is what he does. And sometimes he will wear a necklace, and I thought he was really hot, by the way. I remembered, I saw someone, it's called like Prospect Hunter. He is, this YouTube channel that I know he was asking, like, yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. He would ask consent for these, Filipino boys if he could actually, like, figure their navel and all, and, you know, touching their stomach and all. And basically, I don't remember his name. The Filipino one that you're seeing here that I was training with, right? I never asked for his name, by the way. I remember seeing him doing something like that in one of his videos. It was really hot, by the way. And he was really that open to share this with me. right? And basically, he even said here, I'm going to practice Nauli soon, dear, before I go to bed. And just to show you that it is 2021, I practice every night and morning considering I can't do the completion my requirements because of the quarantine. Especially since he's from the Philippines, because it was much, much more strict. And he decided to hit the gym when he was 18. So I forgot how old he is, but there's his height, right? I'm not mentioning my height because that's a secret. If it is in the damn, what is it? The chat, right? So basically, he showed me 2 pictures, and yes, he is kind of short, even though by Filipino standards it isn't. So he showed me an example, right? It's crazy how a boy like him actually have done this for so long. But the thing is that he was 14 when he practiced it, right? And then he was 17. Okay, he was 14 in this picture. You know, it's just him just doing the exercise. Nothing sexual or anything, right? And you could definitely tell how, like, blurry the quality is. And he was 17 in this, right? And basically, he just began to practice only when he was 19 or 20. So he was in his early 20s when I talked to him. And that's how I got, like, a little bit emotional when I chatted with him and all. And this is one of the pictures, right? This is more thinner muscular, and I actually noticed this now as it looks more longer like an alien. I thought it's really hot when he took it like this because of how nice his navel is shaped, and I love that. It's just so hot when a boy wears a necklace like that, and literally just him practicing it. I don't know why, but this makes my heart skip, okay, when boys do that. And there's another bar on here. You know what? If anyone doesn't find this weird, if you want to subscribe, even though I don't like to check comments or anything, subscribe if you want me to do a part 2. The one with Leslie that I mentioned, okay? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's when I had the marijuana incident and whatnot. So I'm just looking at our old chats. Because basically, the Brazilian boy that I liked, I even asked him if he were at least 18, because I know this stuff would be sexual, right? And he was 19. I have, like, proof and everything on that. For anyone that thinks I'm a freak or anything, I know. Over my past, I like to overshare a lot of things, because I know a lot of people don't believe me on stuff, and I made some mistakes in the past, but I don't know, okay? I know, I have a bad habit of oversharing. But here's an example of it as well. He is okay to even share this with me, right? Of him. It's 12:40 right now. So I'm 12:42. I'm hearing things. Basically, he would do or send me photos of him practicing Nauli, even though the lighting isn't that good, but it's still kind of hot, right? Because I like how he likes to show this off of me. And here's proof, we even would video call too, right? And you can freely moan, I'll just mute my phone. And yeah, I'm not kidding. I would moan when a boy like him would do that. And he even asked me, did you orgasm? I felt too shy. I basically told him that. And for the final word, dear, just to make your day, I can do it for you one last time. I would love to date a boy that would do this with me. I mean, not me. Like, I didn't, like, reveal myself. No nudes or anything. I didn't even see him nude. This is basically him just moving his stomach. That actually makes sense, even though we're both adults, right? So, basically, we would video call. Well, I thinking, yeah, we were video call multiple times because of connection issues. And he even asked, can I? Right? If he wants to video call. You know, because of the time zone isn't a problem because I'm always up late. And he even says, I see you're a bit shy. And I would even call him hun. You know? Because I really like him. I do. And, you know, I think he's like the cutest boy I've ever met. Maybe that's why I like Filipinos so much. I don't know. Because of him, that's one thing. And yeah, basically about the marijuana stuff when I was in the hospital, even though they mistreated me and all, you know, it's a long story, okay, like literally, but, Oh, he mentions Dark Man. Yeah, that awful YouTuber I heard about. Oh, yeah, long story. Right, because he's hated no, that's in Nas Daily. He's really hated in the Philippines. I apologize, I'm just rambling because I'm looking up our old chats. And he even mentioned this boy named Eric Strahler, whom I have on here as well. There he is, by the way. Oh my, I haven't messaged him in a few years. Oh dear. And Eric was being rude to him. So, just so you know, I did, let's say, kept contact, a few boys on here. You know, that are of age, just so you know, that, would like to just show off their Nauli stuff with me, right? And this is not even nudes. And this is saying here, people here just only want to see things on me. They follow me. They even ask for body pics. The worst being naked, which I have never done. I can't imagine that. And it's fucking disgusting if you actually ask me. Unless it's both consensual. For me, I'm not even comfortable with nudes. Unless I'm really comfortable on that boy, I suppose, right? So, basically, for me, personally, I have discovered this fetish, right? Since I was a little younger, that I mentioned earlier. I apologize, I keep repeating my words. I'm not great at stuff like this. But the thing is that, I always find it really attractive when a boy would do that with his body and whatnot. Because it's different. People think it's weird, but I think it's hot, right? And here's an example that he would do. I apologize, the lighting is terrible, right? He literally would do this. It's hot. Just seeing how strong he is. It's like, okay, like, that's what I like about boys, because, man, boys love to do that, right? And just seeing her nipples, it makes my heart race. Maybe this is why I'm gay excuse me. I just said that, did I? I'm sure you're, well, okay, not exactly gay, so to speak. I want to keep everyone guessing, but it's just, maybe this is why I find it attractive when a boy does this for a purpose. And here is him doing it again, and you can see, like, a little bit of his underwear showing. Of course, he's anonymous, but, you know, he likes to share this with me. And that's hot, right? And yeah, you could definitely tell that's how long we talked, right? It just sucks I've been inactive so long because, well, social media really messed me up mentally. You know, I don't want to go do, like, these old chats and whatever that I left in, like, unopened or never bothered reading because I forgot who these people are, like, in the past few years because it's just too much trauma. And also, one thing about him, he even does sculptures like this, too, which I thought is really cute because he likes to do, like, Deon, what's it called? Is clay crafts. He would like to do that as well. And I forgot what the heck it's called. It's a Nauli sculpture that he told me, right? He literally does body sculptures. Not only this boy is talented when it comes to being artistic, but him doing Nauli and being in the Navy, I cannot ask more for a boy that can do stuff like that. Not to mention that jealousy video of the cute couple on Instagram, right? This is why I don't want to go back on here, but I thought, since I want to be more of myself on here, regardless of how people mistreating me on YouTube. I know, okay? I'm an awful person. I forget it, okay? We could just talk about that, but basically, here's another one. This is when is this him? Oh my, wow, I didn't remember that's him. Is that really him? Oh my gosh, this is before he shaved. That's so hot. He looked much older, actually. This is basically him doing a Nauli like this as well. You can see the happy trail and his navel as well. Not to mention, nothing more of a man that, I apologize. See, I'm getting some, like, arousing thoughts. It uses my PTSD, okay? Especially, as I mentioned throughout my childhood when I banned the R word and forced to do sexual stuff. Yeah, I don't want to go back into that, okay? I don't. Literally. But yeah, literally, this boy, okay? He would show me, like, photos of him during Nauli, even when he's in glitter, when he's dressing up. I forgot why he did that. Trust me, we talked a lot, right? On and off. But I never deleted any of these messages. And I thought this is one of his hottest ones, too. I apologize, this is awkward. Actually, Deon, you shouldn't apologize, okay? You're just expressing yourself. And, man, we did talk for a long time. Oh, my Buddha. And... yeah, he followed me ever since. This is back like in January of 2021. So it's been like 2.5 years. So let me put this on pause. If you don't believe me, I could just show you the age when I talked to him at the time. Okay, so the chat is much longer than I expected, but you can see here that's how long ago we talked. So, he said he's around 28 or so, because I did say that I find you more attractive since you're much younger than him. I forgot who the guy that we're talking about, but he said he's around 28. Okay, you got married, this is back in 2020, so 31. Oh, it's that other weirdo. The one that flashed his damn penis without my consent. Right. And since he said he's 10 years older than me, he was like 21 or 22, which that's why I liked how he's younger than me, right? But... you know, of adult age, of course. You know, he's a really handsome, like, young man. It's kind of weird, because I feel like I'm not even a man myself, to be honest. That's why I'm talking like that. But that's why I liked, Kristen Bleed a lot. And I just want to say for anyone that's Filipino, there's your flag. Okay, I apologize, this is weird. I've just been going through a lot. I'm trying to hang in there, not wanting to end my life every night. And this is why I would wet myself when a man does Nauli. Enough said. Man, water.